Hello world, this is Randomfix, and today we're going to be dumping the sewage on my RV here. And we're not at a RV dump site, we're actually here at my house. And in my house, I've been doing this for a little bit. I have a clean out here. And my house is actually on Septic. So I just recently had a septic inspection done and everything was great. So I've never actually tried dumping straight into here. However, I'm going to do it the way I normally do, which is to go through the clean out. So I took the lid for the clean out off, slid that in here, and put a couple of rocks on top so that way it doesn't bounce loose and make a big mess, big stinky mess. And I got the hose running here. So this is about a span of 30 feet. And I'm going to go ahead and use this to help the hose elevate the waste down. And as soon as we're done, we're going to go ahead and flush the tanks. And after that, we're going to go and refill the water supply. I never drink the water inside, so I do have one of these RV filters here for the drinking water. And it's got a regulator on there and a few other gadgets. However, I really don't see a big benefit in this, as I don't drink the water. Anytime I'm touching these hoses here, I like to put my gloves on, and I like disposable gloves because you never know what you're going to end up touching. And on the inside, you can see my fresh water is 2/3 full, black water is showing full, and gray water is almost empty. So you definitely want to go ahead and flush out the tanks here. Sometimes the waste paper in the bathroom, and you want to make sure you use septic safe potty paper when you're doing this. And we're going to go ahead and get this started now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open up this. There's normally a little bit of fluid that does seem to leak past these seals. That wasn't much. I'm going to go ahead and connect my hose here, make sure it's locked in place. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this in place, making sure that the pipe is nicely elevated all the way down to the actual cleanout. Alright guys, so now my hose is connected. I got the runner pretty much elevated all the way down. And what you guys want to do is make sure you watch this video in its entirety, because I'm going to show you guys a few of the tricks that I use to making sure that my system's completely cleaned out. So before I go ahead and open up the black water here, and you always want to do the black water first, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the tank flush. And these pocket hose things are really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. See what happens to this hose. This hose is going to expand. And now you can actually hear the tank flush happening. And I'm going to pull the black water now. And you want to make sure that this is not moved. You can see all that nastiness going straight down the clean out. So I'm going to go ahead and let this run for a few minutes, and after this is all done, I'm going to go ahead and let the gray water come out, and we'll kind of take it from there. After I think it's pretty much emptied out, what I like to do is close this up for about 5 minutes, let the tank flush do its thing, and then I'll open up the black water lever here one more time to make sure everything is really flushed out. As the tank flush is happening, I'm going to keep an eye on the black water level here. As we can see now, it's actually at 1/3. So once this gets to about 2/3, I'm going to go ahead and open up that black water lever again. Alright, so the black water level is now at 2/3. Let's open this up one last time. And you always want to keep an eye on the area that goes into the clean out and making sure that this has not disconnected. This time I'm going to go ahead and turn off the actual water here for the tank flush. So that way when it's emptied out, the black water is going to be emptied out all the way. So with the tank flush turned off now, you can see everything's nice and quiet. Nothing's really coming out of the black water waste here. So we're going to close that up. And now we're going to go ahead and open up the gray water. And the gray water was sort of empty. And we're just going to go ahead and let that clean the pipe. I also have a pipe cleaner that I use at the end, especially when things like this happen where the gray water is very little. I want to make sure that this pipe doesn't really smell too bad, so I like to clean it out when possible. Now that everything's been emptied out, I can go ahead and close off the gray water here. Disconnect this pipe here for the sewage. Make sure to put the cap back on and that it locks in place, and we're done. We have successfully emptied out the sewage from this RV without making a mess, and did it at the house here, which makes it super convenient. In most homes, just because they don't have septic doesn't mean they don't have a clean out, so you could definitely use this process. And they also make these cool little machines where they kind of go ahead and agitate everything and then push it down the line. That's another trick. I like using gravity and not having to plug anything in. And for staying tuned till the end, here's my number one tip. Whenever you go boondocking or camping and they have sewage access there, make sure that you don't go ahead and leave the black water here open the whole entire time, because you actually want gravity in that suction to go ahead and pull everything out of the black water tank. This will give you a much better result. And it is okay to sometimes leave the gray water, especially if you're going to be taking a shower. This will definitely go ahead and increase the chances of having a better and more enjoyable experience RVing. And I hope the video helped you guys out. Please comment and like below. If you guys have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you out with those. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash on that notification bell, so anytime I post videos that are here to save you time and money, that you guys will get notified. Have a fantastic day. Hit the subscribe button, and I really appreciate your continued support.